Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swaminiti Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Mena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam. Vandeham Sri Guru Shiyuta Padakamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaidam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sakagana Lalita Sri Visakan Vitamscha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpade Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namusute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarvyascha Kripa Sindhubhyeva Chapatitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Isvaraha Paramaha Krishnaha Satchidananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govindaga Sarvakarana Karanam. Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the purest knowledge, Pavitram, the topmost knowledge, Uttamam. So, in this Bhagavad Gita, whatever questions Arjuna asked, Krishna answered. Everything Krishna answered. Completely. Not only questions, even when Arjuna asked Krishna to explain about, to tell him about his opulence, Krishna did it. When Arjuna asked Krishna to show his universal form, Krishna did it. The same thing can happen even with us also. We can also ask Krishna, Krishna, I want to know more about you. Krishna, you do this for me, you do that for me. Show this, show that. He will definitely tell us. Many times devotees ask the question that, first of all, how the soul came to this material world. This question is very frequently asked, for which in Bhagavad Gita there is no answer for sure. I don't know if there is answer somewhere else, but in Bhagavad Gita there is no answer. That originally how we came to this material world. But when we ask Krishna, he will answer it for sure. Whatever we ask Krishna. So that way, anything we want, we don't have to request Krishna. We don't have to pray. Prayer. Normally what they do, they pray to the God. Prayer. Prayer means you are requesting. That's what you are praying. But with Krishna, we just have to ask him, order him. That's it. As a friend, as a lover, as our very, very intimate relative. We really have an intimate relationship with Krishna all the time. Krishna is always with us, in our body, within our body, all the time. So that way, we can ask Krishna. He will do it. In fact, we can only ask Krishna only. Others, even if they want to do it also, Krishna only has to allow them to do. Otherwise, they cannot do it. No one can do anything. We can't even move our little finger without Krishna approving. So that way, there is no point in praying to the God, Krishna, Lord Sri Krishna. There is no point in fearing. There is no need to fear about the God. So Krishna is very beautiful. Even though in the Vishwarupa, we are studying, we are understanding with the Damstra Karalani, so with the terrible teeth, so all such things. But we are not even seeing that Vishwarupa. We don't even have to see. We don't even have those divine eyes to see that Vishwarupa. And Krishna has got a very beautiful form. And only as time Krishna is destroying everything, that is fake, that is known. So when our body gets destroyed that way also, we don't have to worry, because only as it's all matter of time. It's everything as a function of time. As a function of time only. That's what we do in our physics, chemistry, or any subject, anything we do, without putting time at the x-axis. We cannot do many graphs. We cannot do many things. In general, XYZ is the space, and time is the transient phenomena. We have to bring in time. And you can never see time in the y-axis, in any graph, any physics, any subject, wherever you take, whatever you do, whatever subject you study, anything, you won't see as in the y-axis. Like, I don't want to get into mathematics, but it's a very simple thing. We know that y and x-axis. Y is a function of x. That's it. So, time, a lot of things are function of time. That's what we need to understand. So, our life in this material world, our body, our how long we live, everything is a function of time. So that time you will see only the x-axis. Means when we say y is a function of x, so that means y is a dependent, this y is dependent on x. So y is an independent function and x is a dependent. Y is a dependent variable and x is an independent variable. That's what we need to understand. So like that, here Krishna is always independent. We are always dependent, and we need to understand that we are dependent on Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. We should be always dependent on him. So once we understand, then we can progress. Then as a function of time, we can actually go to Goloka. That's it. So there, when time tends to infinity, we will be in Goloka for all of us. And that also, Krishna is teaching us in Bhagavad Gita that it is without any delay. Achirena, like that. So, but for those who are not devotees of Krishna, so they will be same place. It's this earth only. They cannot go to Goloka. It's just staying in the same place. So keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back. So the solution never converges. It's always diverging. That's it. So we'll keep coming back to this material world again and again. So there is no convergence at all. We are very fortunate. Krishna's causeless mercy. We have got the opportunity to study Bhagavad Gita and listen to Krishna and follow what Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita and make use of this human life to do everything just to please Krishna. All such things are getting very, very clear in our life. We know how to control our mind, how to control our senses, and how to control everything. We know that mind is very restless, turbulent, obstinate, and very strong. But Krishna has assured that even though it's very difficult to curb the restless mind, but we know that simply by doing constant practice with the detachment, it's going to happen. It is just a matter of time again. So ourselves controlling mind is just a matter of time. Sanair uparame buddhya adriti grihitaya atma samstam manakritva nakinchit api chinte. So it's gradually step by step procedure. So we are going to control our mind. So once our mind gets controlled, once it becomes our best friend, so then we are going to achieve Krishna. That's what is going to happen. Jitatmanaga prasantasya. So only if we control the mind, then we will get peace of mind. Paramatma samahitaha. We'll be able to achieve Krishna. Only if we control the mind. Samyatat mana yogo dusprapa iti. So without controlling the mind, there is no way we can become a yogi. There is no way we can go to Goloka. There is no way we can reach Krishna without controlling the mind. But by controlling the mind, we can go to Krishna. Jitatmanaga prasantasya paramatma samahitaka. Sitoshna sukha dukkhesu tata mana apamana. Once our mind is controlled, then everyone is same. Everything is equal. That's it. All such things. Even the pebble, stones, gold, samalostasma kanchana. That's what will happen. So that's what. Samalostasma kanchana. Sugrun mitrari udasina madhyastha dveshya bandhushu sadhaswapicha papesu samabuddhi vishishyate. So Sugrun Mitrari, well-wisher, friend. So Sugrun Mitra, friend, Ari, enemy, everyone neutral, mediators, Udasina, Madhyastha, mediators, Dveshya, Bandhusu, so enemies, relatives, everyone, Sadhu Swapicha Papesu, so saintly persons are the sinners, everyone we will be equal. So because once our mind is controlled, so then we don't have to differentiate between anyone. Everywhere, everything, in every body, we will see only the soul. With the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we will be able to see only soul everywhere. Pandita Samadarshina will be able to see the soul. When we are able to do like that, see like that, so we will be able to cease all the material activities which are meant to satisfy our material senses. So, of course, we will never ever be satisfied because it is duspura. It is duspura. It's insatiable. Duspuraga analenacha. This kama, this lust, this desires, what we have in this material world, it will never be satisfied. Not at all. It is duspura analenacha. So it is insatiable and it burns like fire. So that's what will happen. So that way our life will go on in this material world, all the time trying to satisfy our material desires. And at no time we will get satisfied. Always we will be getting frustrated. That's it. The end result is only frustration. Because what we want is not going to happen in this material world at all. That part we need to be very clear. Materially, whatever we want to achieve, we will finally meet with failure only. Even materially speaking, we achieved also because that's not going to be permanent. Nothing is going to be with us forever. This body itself we are going to lose it. Then what to speak about other things, what we have? What to speak about other properties or other assets or our bank balance or our shares, whatever we have, we won't be even here to claim this body. When we are dead, we can't even be here. We won't even be here to claim that this is my body. We will be gone. That's it. So then why the hell we should get attached too much to everything in this material world? Why should we waste our time in going after temporary things in this material world? We should seek the place. Having gone, we should not come back. Tatat padam tat parimargitavyam yasmin gata nanivartanti bhuya. So that should be the goal of our life. We should seek the place. Having gone, we will never come back. For that, we need to surrender. We need to worship the Supreme Personality of God, the Adi Purusha, the Primeval Lord, that is Govinda. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. That's what we should do. Govindam Adi Purusham Tamakam Bhajami. So Govinda is the Adi Purusha to whom I adore. Govindam Adi Purusham Tamakam Bhajami. So that way, when we worship Krishna, Govinda, when we surrender unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, our mind will become very peaceful. There is no agitation, no disturbance. When we think about Krishna, we are going to be very peaceful. When we forget Krishna, immediately our mind gets disturbed. Forget Krishna and get disturbed. That's what. Forget Krishna and get disturbed. That's it. But if we remember Krishna, then get peace of mind. That's it. So, happiness, get happiness. So, forget Krishna and get distressed, and remember Krishna and get happy. Become, that's what, be happy. That's it. Chant and be happy. So, that way, we have to remember Krishna all the time, and we have got the opportunities to remember Krishna. And Krishna is creating us so many ways to remember him actually. Like, we are studying Bhagavad Gita now, and definitely we are also chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, and we know how to chant scientifically by sitting straight, not looking at any other directions, and simply focusing our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. And we know how to offer prasadam to Krishna, make everything prasadam, offer to Krishna. And now we are also very, very busy, engaged in spreading Krishna's message, this Bhagavad Gita. What enjoyment we are getting every day. We want to give this enjoyment to others. So that's what is the real service to the humanity. We want to give this enjoyment to others. Share this enjoyment. Because when Krishna says that Machitta Madgata Prana Bodhayantaga Parasparam Kadayantascha Mam Nityam Tushyanti Cha Ramanti Cha. That's what is happening right now. My devotees always thinking about me, dedicating their lives unto me. So they always enlighten one another by conversing about me, and that way they derive great satisfaction and bliss. That's what is happening with us right now. We are enjoying, and we want to share this enjoyment with everyone. So that's why we need to spread this message of Bhagavad Gita. We need to let others know that we are studying Bhagavad Gita and we are enjoying, and we should let others know that a devotee of Krishna never perishes. So, Kaunteya Pratijane Name Bhaktaga Pranasi. That's what when Krishna is saying that go and declare boldly that my devotee never perishes. So that's what then we need to do that. We need to go and declare boldly to everyone that Krishna's devotee never perishes. We become a devotee of Krishna. And that is happening with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. So we finished 32 slokas in the 11th chapter. So Arjuna is asking a question in the 31st sloka, and for that Krishna started answering. That's what we are studying. So what question Arjuna is asking after seeing Krishna's universal form? Arjuna is asking that Akyahi me ko bhavan ugra rupo Namostu te deva vara prasida Vijnatum ichchami bhavantamadhyam nahi prajanami tava pravrittim. You explain me who you are. Akyagi me ko bhavan ugra rupo. O ugra rupo, O terrible form. So ugra rupo, O fierce form. So please tell me who you are. Namostute. I offer my obeisances unto you. You please shower your mercy upon me. Deva vara prasita. So please be gracious to me. Vijnatam ichchami bhavantam adyam. So I want to know about you, and I want to know about your mission, because I don't know what your mission is there. Nahi prajanami tava pravrittim. So you please tell me about yourself. O Lord of Lords, so fierce of form, please tell me who you are. I offer my obeisances unto you. Please be gracious to me. You are the primal Lord. I want to know about you, for I do not know what your mission is. Then in the next sloka, Krishna is continuing. Krishna started answering for Arjuna's question. So Krishna said that Shri Bhagavan Vacha Kalosmi Lokakshaya Krit Pravriddho Lokan Samahartum Iha Pravrittah Rithe Pitvam Nabhavishyanti Sarve Yevastitaga Pratyanikeshu Yodaga. I am the time, the destroyer of all the worlds. Kalosmi Lokakshaya Krit, the great destroyer of the worlds. I am the time. Lokan Samahattum Iha Pravrittaha. I have come here to destroy this world. Rithe Pitvam Nabhavishyanti Sarve Yevastitaga Pratyanikeshu Yodaga. Except you, the Pandavas, everyone here in both the armies will get killed. That's what Krishna is teaching. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, time I am the great destroyer of the worlds, and I have come here to destroy all people with the exception of you, the Pandavas. All the soldiers here on both sides will be slain. So that's why Krishna is the time. So time destroys everything. So everything is matter of time. Understanding that we should use this time. We should not have ahankara. We should not think that I am great, I can do this and that. But that's not going to continue forever. And we are going to lose everything. Whatever we are gaining, we are going to lose. We are gaining to lose. That's it. Many times I have mentioned about it. So now Krishna is continuing in this sloka number 33. Tasmat tvam uttishta yasho labasva jitva satrun bhungshva rajyam samriddham mayaivaite nihattaha purvameva nimittamatram bhavasavyasachin. O great shooter of the arrows, Savyasachi. So Krishna is addressing Arjuna, great shooter of arrows. Therefore, tasmat tvam uttishta. Therefore, you get up and fight. Tvam uttishta yaso labasva. Gain fame. Jitva satrun. Conquer your enemies. Bhungshva rajyam samriddham. And enjoy this great kingdom. Mayaivaite nihattaga purvameva. All of them are already killed by my arrangement. You just be an instrument. That's it. Nimitta matram bhavasavyasachin. You just become an instrument, O Sutra of the Arrows. That's all. Even for us, when we are serving Krishna, Krishna is already arranging everything. Krishna is already doing everything. We just have to become an instrument. When Srila Prabhupada came to US at a very old age, at the age of 69, 70, and he was able to establish this International Society for Krishna Consciousness. He was able to write this Bhagavad Gita as it is because he just became an instrument in the hands of Krishna. And we are all instruments in the hands of Krishna. That's why we are able to study and understand Bhagavad Gita. And we are all in a very great mission to identify all the devotees and bring them to our Bhagavad Gita class so that we can all enjoy. It's definitely, it can happen that thousands of devotees we can join and enjoy. That way it will become a history actually. It can become a history. We can create, we can revolutionize. With Bhagavad Gita, whatever we want to do, it will happen. No doubt about it. Bhagavad Gita, that's the main thing. Bhagavad Gita, anything you can do. So that's why here Krishna is telling that you get up and fight. Therefore, get up, prepare to fight and win glory. Conquer your enemies and enjoy a flourishing kingdom, Samriddham, Rajyam. They are already put to death by my arrangement, and you, O Savyasachi, but can be but an instrument in the fight. Just be an instrument in the fight. That's what Krishna is saying. Then in the next sloka, Krishna is continuing. Krishna is saying very clearly in the 34th sloka, Dronam cha Bhishmam cha Jayadradam cha Karnam tatanyana piyoda viran Maya katam stvam jagima vyatishta Yudhyasva jayata sirane sapatnan. Drona, Bhishma, Jayadrada, Karna and all others great warriors. They're all already killed by me. Maya hatams. They're already killed by me. Maya, by me. From Jahima Vyatista, you don't get disturbed. You do not be disturbed. From Jahima Vyatista, you desva chetasi rane sapatnan. Just fight and you will conquer your enemies in this fight. That's it, just fight. That's what Krishna is saying. That's what we should do. Everything we need to do is just for Krishna. That's it. Krishna is already doing everything for us. We are going to definitely identify thousands and thousands of devotees, and we are all going to become extremely busy in pleasing Krishna, serving Krishna. So we just have to do that has already been arranged by Krishna. Already Krishna is doing everything. Krishna is giving us the energy. Krishna is giving us the knowledge. He is giving us the remembrance. Everything what we need, Krishna is giving us. So that's what here Krishna is telling Arjuna. So Arjuna told Krishna, what did he say in the second chapter to Krishna? He said that Katham Vishwam Aham Sankhe Dronam Cha Madhusudana Isubhihi Pratiyotsyami Pujargav Arisudana. O Madhusudana, O killer of the demon Madhu, O Arisudana, the killer of your enemies. You killed your like demons. You killed the Madhu and the demon Madhu, your enemies. But you are asking me to kill my teacher Drona and my grandfather Bhishma, who are worthy of my worship. How can I counterattack with them with arrows? But here Krishna is telling that they are also killed by me. Drona, Bhishma, Jayadratha, Karna, everyone is already killed by me. You just shoot arrows. That's it. That's why Drona, Bhishma, Jayadratha, Karna, and other great warriors have already been destroyed by me. Therefore, kill them and do not be disturbed. Simply fight and you will vanquish your enemies in battle. That's what Krishna is saying. Then Krishna is continuing. Then Sanjaya is saying that here. Sanjaya uvacha yet shrutva vachanam keshavasya kritanjali vepamanaka kriti Namaskritva bhuyayevaha Krishnam sagagatam bita pranamya. So Sanjaya told that Arjuna, after hearing Etachrutva Vachanam Keshavasya, after our Keshava, our Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, Kesavasya Vachanam, Krishna's Vachanam, so whatever Krishna told, so Arjuna, after hearing that, he was with folded hands, with Vepamanaka, with trembling body. So Arjuna, Kriti here refers to Arjuna. He was offering obeisances to Krishna and to Krishna, Namaskritva Bhuyayevaga. Then Bhita, with fearful voice, with a faltering voice. So Pranamya, he was offering obeisances, Pranamya. So that's what Arjuna did. So Sanjaya said to Dhritarashtra, O king, after hearing these words from the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the trembling Arjuna offered obeisances with folded hands again and again. He fearfully spoke to Krishna, Lord Krishna, in a faltering voice as follows. So what did Arjuna again started speaking? Arjuna uvacha Stane Rishikesha Tava Prakritya Jagat Pragrishyati Anurajyate Cha Rakshamsi Bhitani Disho Dravanti Sarve Namasyanti Cha Siddha Sangha. So Arjuna is telling Krishna that, O Rishikesha, by your glories, everyone, this world is rejoicing and they are getting attached to you, whereas the demons are flying here and there. Rakshamsi Bhitani Disho Dravanti, in all directions they are running, they are fleeing. Basically, they are fleeing. Sarve Namasyanti Cha Siddha Sangha, all the the Siddha Sangagam, the Siddhas, the groups of Siddhas, they are all in all directions. They are actually always, they are offering obeisances unto you. They are worshipping you. Sarvena Mashyanti. So that's what Arjuna said, O master of the senses, the world becomes joyful upon hearing your name, and thus everyone becomes attached to you. Although the perfected beings offer you their respectful homage, the demons are afraid and they flee here and there. All this is rightly done. Sthani, rightly done. So that's what Arjuna is. So we are extremely fortunate to understand what's happening in the battlefield, Krishna's causeless mercy. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Niti Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurmilitam Mena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare 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 Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Krishna. If any devotee has any questions, you can use the raise hand option. Hare Krishna. Otherwise, I will unmute devotees one by one. Hare Krishna. Hina Mataji, Hare Krishna. Ila Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Guruji, could you please explain me the quote that Vita Raga Bhaya Krodha?
Yes, Mataji. Vita Raga Bhaya Krodha, Krishna is using 2 times in Bhagavad Gita. In the 2nd chapter, 56th sloka also Krishna uses. That is Dukesu Anidvigna Manaha, Sukesu Vigatas Pragagam, Vita Raga Bhaya Krodha, Sitadir Muniruchati. Also in the 4th chapter, also Krishna is using in the 9th sloka, 9th or 10th sloka. There also Krishna is using that Vita Raga Bhaya Krodha Manmaya Mam Upashita Bhagavo Jnana Tapasa Puta Madbhavam Agata. So Vita means free from. Raga, attachment, Bhaya, fear, Krodha, anger. If there is attachment, so then definitely there is fear and anger. So if there is no attachment, there is no need to fear about anything. There is no need to get angry also. We know that Dhyayato Visyan Pumsaga Sangaste Supajayate Sangat Sanjayate Kamaga Kamat Krodho Abhijayate. So therefore from attachment only fear and anger comes. So here Krishna is teaching us that Manmaya Mam Upashita means by taking shelter unto me. So by worshipping Krishna, by taking shelter unto me, many persons freed from the attachment, fear and anger. That's what is going to happen with us also. When we study Bhagavad Gita, we are doing right now, we are understanding Bhagavad Gita, we worship Krishna. So then when we are freed from, we will definitely get freed from attachment because we will get attached to Krishna, then fear and anger. So Manmayama Mupashiraga Bhagavo Jnana Tapasa Puta. So many persons in the past with the knowledge and austerities, they get purified with Jnana Tapasa Puta Madbhava Magataha. They have attained my nature. That's what Krishna is teaching us. So now we understand that, Mataji, what is the meaning of Vitaraga Bhaya Krodha?
Yes, Guruji. Also, Guruji, I had one more doubt that when all the things that happened with Panchali, so she was a lot in a revengeful attitude initially, but then Krishna told him that forgive everybody and go on the righteous path. So how should one stay away from the revengeful attitude, or one should be against and fight for it and take the revenge? I mean, I'm not able to understand that point. Like
only when we get this full Bhagavad Gita knowledge, so then we will not be disturbed by the dualities in this in this life. So everything is dual in nature. That's why today during the lecture, I refer to the sloka in the 7th chapter. Krishna says that in the 6th chapter, that is Surun Mitrari Udasina Madhyastha Dvesha Bandhusu Sadhu Swapicha Papesu Samabuddhir Vishishre. So when we are able to study, understand Bhagavad Gita and chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and when we are able to control our mind, so then at that point of time, we will be freed from attachment and aversion. So Ragadvesa Vimukta. So when we are freed from attachment and aversion, then where from that revenge, taking revenge and all such things are coming. We won't be disturbed by anything. So as Krishna is teaching us that when one's intelligence has passed through the dense forest of illusion, it will become indifferent to whatever we have heard, whatever we are going to hear. So nothing is going to affect us. So that way you won't take it anything personally. So you will not be affected by anything. Tata mana apamane. So tulya ninda sutihi mauni, tata mana apamane. Tulya priya priyodir. So tulya means equal. We will be equal in both honor and dishonor. So then where from that question of taking revenge comes? It won't come at all. You understand that, Mataji?
Yes, Guruji. Okay. Thank you so much, Guruji. Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you, Mataji. Thank you for asking very nice questions. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Kandala Tirupati Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji. Thank you very much. Today's class also. I am very happy to see you again, Guruji. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. इसके गार्ग प्रभु. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Ravindra Goyal Prabhu. Hare Krishna. इसके गार्ग प्रभु. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Guruji.
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu.
So it was very nice lecture today, Guruji. And
Yes,
in fact, I was enjoying that sloka where it says, I have done all the things. You are just the instrument to do the activities. I mean, once again, this reinforces that the doer is somebody else. We are not the doer. And most of the problems arise with us when we feel that we are the doer. We
That's the
can,
problem.
so we can maneuver the things, we can this way or that way. That perhaps create the problem. Am I
Exactly.
correct, Guruji?
Exactly. You are very much correct. The problem is we are thinking that we are the doer. That's what is ahankara. Ahankara vimudatma kartaham iti manyate. We are not the doer. So that is because of ahankara we are thinking. That's why all the problems we are facing.
Which
So,
sloka is this, Guruji? This one, Ahankara, which you just...
In the 3rd chapter, Prabhu, in the 3rd chapter, 27th sloka. Prakrite kriyamanani gunehi karmani sarvasagan ahankara vimudatma kartaham iti manyate. So all the activities are carried out by the prakriti. So the gunas, the 3 modes of material nature. But a foolish person, because of ahankara, he thinks that I am the doer. Ahankara karta aham. If you flip ahankara, karta aham. So that is the problem. Yes.
Very nice, Guruji. Thank you very much, Guruji.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare
Thank you.
Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Ravindra Goyal, Prabhu. I think you got muted again. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guru.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
I was slightly away on tour, so I could not attend last 2-3 classes. But today I am very happy to be here again.
Yes, Prabhu.
And I have got a small thought. Actually, in this last verse, Jagat prahashyate anurajyate che sthane hashige sta prakritya. Means it has been translated by citing your name, the word is getting very happy. So this is the again glorification of the holy name of the Lord.
Yes.
And that giving me a thought actually, when we have read in civil engineering, the environmental engineering rather, there is a term called BOD and there is a term called DO, biochemical oxygen demand and the dissolved oxygen. So we as a pure soul are flowing from the river head Muhane se chalte hain, and then we are going towards sea. And during the process, we are getting interacted with so many other materialistic things.
Mhm.
And we get lost of our dissolved oxygen, we get BOD. So we are stinking souls, actually, because of that BOD. And to get this dissolved oxygen again, this aeration process, there used to be a sewage treatment plant. There is the aeration process in which we rotate some instrument mechanically, and then we get a lot of air and sunlight, and we get purification of this water. So that way we get rid of BOD and get rather DO. So this chanting process, I feel, is just like that process of aeration, wherein we get rid of our BOD and our soul gets purified and we get DO. When we get DO, our personality reflects that and we are liked by the others. Just like a sweet water is liked by everybody, not the contaminated water. So with your mercy, Guruji, I am getting day by day some new thoughts about this Bhagavad Gita. And I am feeling very, very happy to be in your class always. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Rajiv Shyam Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. I am Rajiv Sham. I am from Bangalore.
Very nice, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Though I had enrolled for this, but only from the past 3 days I have been listening. So
Yes.
I am just new and I'm just listening. Probably I need to learn a lot more.
Yes. So you said you are started.
Yes, I did join the group long time back, but I could not. Probably this 7:30 is I was quite unable to join. So probably from the past 3-4 days, I'm listening.
That's very nice, Prabhu. That's correct. I saw your name for the last.
I'm Srimati Rajiv Sham.
Oh, very nice, very nice. So which place? Where?
I'm in Bangalore. I'm in Malleshwaram.
Oh, Malleshwaram, very nice. We have a very nice Krishna devotees, team of Krishna devotees in Bangalore.
Yes.
So maybe we can also join you in that. We have a group there also. So maybe you can also.
I look forward to join. Yes, I look.
Yes, I will. I'm just unmuting Sashireka Mataji. Can talk with
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Rajivi Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Yeah, happy to have you also into our group.
Yes.
If you can kindly let me have your number, I will add you to the Bangalore group so that you can get involved in our Bangalore group activities also.
Sure. 98452.
1 minute. 98452.
16781.
16781. I'll repeat. 98452 16781.
Yes.
Rajivi Shyam Mataji.
RAJEEVI. Yes.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yes,
RAJEEVI. Yeah. SHYAM. Yes. Yes, Mataji. Thank you so much. Welcome to the group, and we'll be very happy to have you also, because right now we are actively involved in spreading the message of Bhagavad Gita as per this thing that it's very important. And so we have come out with flyers after a lot of discussion. We have printed some flyers. We are distributing it in temples, and so we'll be very happy to have you also get into the group.
Thank you so much.
Welcome. I will call you and I will talk to you leisurely whenever, after checking with you what time is suitable for you.
Sure.
Thank
you so much.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Murti Mataji also I have unmuted. She's I don't know. She may be closer to Malleshwaram. That's why. Correct.
Yeah,
Mataji?
absolutely. She's closer.
Murti Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare
No,
Krishna.
yeah.
I think she's.
Where do you stay?
Malleshwaram.
Oh, I'm from Malleshwaram only, so I just wanted to know which part of Malleshwaram.
Malleshwaram 13th Cross.
Okay.
13th Cross. I live in 13th Cross, and my office is on 6th Cross.
Very nice.
Okay.
I'm a lawyer by profession.
Wow,
Excellent.
very nice. Very nice.
Okay. We will be in touch. And we can.
Yeah.
Sumiti Mataji also is there, and from Malay. So very nice. Thank you, Mataji.
Yeah, Mataji, I'll add you to the Bangalore group. I'll add you to the Bangalore
Thank you.
group.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Welcome. Welcome. Hare Krishna.
Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
That's
Guruji.
it, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Today you understood everything, Mataji.
Yeah, Guruji, I think it was very, very meaningful, Guruji. I was just thinking that I think this one, of course, I would like to say thanks to Ravindra Goel Prabhu for the analogy. And I also understand that that part of what he said, because we see that happening with effluent treatment plants. What he said there also, this is not just this for water treatment or effluent treatment plant. Also, there is a biological oxygen demand and there is a chemical oxygen demand. And there also the same principle of aeration and sunlight, that is to reduce the to make the effluent free of the or to bring it within the prescribed environmental law, the norms, to bring that down and to increase the content of dissolved oxygen. There also it is, but it's a very nice analogy, very nice, very good insight into this thing. So thanks to him. And yes, Guruji, and I was just thinking it is so meaningful when Krishna says that that I have already killed them. They are already killed by me, he says. And so this is like, Arjuna, you only are instrumental. That's all. And that's the message to all of us, that I'm already doing, whatever Maya is doing, I am doing, it's all taken care of. You only have to understand that you have to surrender to him. That's all. You are only instruments. Yeah. I think that is very, very. For
us, it's very clear. So Krishna is doing. Now we just have to be an instrument. That's it. So,
absolutely.
Nimitta matram. That's what nimitta matram.
Yeah. The Sabyasachi means what, Guruji, here exactly? What
the
is
shooter, the great shooter of the arrows.
Arrows, yeah. Okay, such a beautiful name also. Yeah, Guruji. I think that is I think is what stays with us. The most important thing is not to have this ego and to realize that we are not the doer at all. Like Garg Prabhuji also explained. I think that is the biggest takeaway. Thank you so much, Guruji, for keeping us.
And for that example about the aeration, Krishna also says in Bhagavad Gita, in the 10th chapter, 31st sloka, Pavanaha Pavatam Asmi. Of all the purifiers, I am the wind. So of all purifiers, I am the wind. That's what Krishna is.
Yeah. Extremely, I think day by day, I can say this, Guruji, that the insight into Bhagavad Gita is increasing. Our, even though it's very, very small, baby steps only, yet the knowledge is enabling us to be in Krishna consciousness all the time, think of him all the time and do everything for him, and realize that we are not the doer at all. That I think is so important for our very existence. And like I said the other day, this class has become oxygen. It has become absolute oxygen for us. So thank you for this. Extremely indebted to you, extremely grateful to you. Yeah, Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much,
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Vishnu Vardhanara Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Mahendra Shukla Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Dandavad Pranam. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. आपका आशीर्वाद मिलता रहे. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Chitrita Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Guruji, I just wanted to ask that verse where which says in the Gita where Arjun finally picks up the Gandiv after listening to it. Which is that verse, Guruji?
This at the end, towards the end, when Krishna is asking, I think sloka number 72. So 71, I think 71 or 72, there is a last sloka when Arjuna, when Krishna gives the knowledge, correct? So at that time, Arjuna tells Krishna, Krishna is asking that, Kachiteta Shrutam Partha, Tvaekagrena Chetasa, Kachit Ajnana Sammohaga, Pranastaste Dhananjaya. That's what Krishna asks in the sloka number 72 in the 10th chapter. So did you hear, in the 18th chapter, last chapter, sloka number 72. So did you hear with an attentive mind, or your ignorance which is born from the, or your illusions which are born from ignorance, Ajnana Sammoham, Pranastaste Dhananjaya, are they dispelled? So at that time only, in the sloka number 73, Arjuna says that there is Nasto Moha Smritir Labda Tvat Prasadat Maya Chuta Sitosmi Gata Sandega Karishe Vachanam Tava. So my moha is gone, Nasto Moha, and Smritir Labda, I have regained my memory, and Tvat Prasada, by your mercy, O Achyuta, by your mercy, so I am now fine, Sitosmi, I am very well situated, Sitosmi, Gata Sandega, my doubts are gone, now Karishe Vachanam Tava, now I will act as per your instructions. That's what Arjuna says in this sloka number 73.
Understood. The second thing is, Guruji, I'm not very sure I understood the explanation which Ila Mataji asked you about Draupadi, because what happened to her was neither right nor righteous, just as what was happening to the Pandavas also. It was neither right nor righteous. So here Krishna tells him that, Krishna says that, pick up your bow and, kill the enemies. So in case of Draupadi, why should she have to accept, and have not revengeful, but ask for justice? That's a thing that, why not Draupadi? Why should she?
We really need to really go and study those slokas, then we can answer that. I know it's a part of Mahabharata, but until we study the slokas exactly in what context, what Krishna said, so it's very difficult to answer that question. I have to study. We have only heard it, correct? We have seen Bhagavad Gita, each and every sloka we are studying. I think at some point of time in future, when I get time, maybe we can do that, or where it comes. Then only we can answer those kind of questions. Right. You understand what I am trying to say, correct, Mother?
He finally came to help her also. Finally, it was Krishna who helped her.
Yes.
Nobody else. Yes. Not her husbands, nobody, but Krishna came. That's what. Anyway, thank you so much, Guruji. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Dipesh Maini Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Dipesh Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Guruji, can you hear me? I think I lost everybody. I think we lost Guruji. Okay, we can. I see that you can hear me.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Sorry, Prabhu.
Oh, Acha, you're back.
Yes,
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the class. I think not to answer the question which was asked before by Chitrita Mataji, but isn't revenge kind of based on your ego to some extent? That if you want that revenge,
if you are not a devotee of Krishna, then we take it personally. So then it's all, you are attached, correct? You are disturbed, correct? So a devotee of Krishna should be equal in both honor and dishonor, correct? So you should not have enemies. You should treat both friend and enemy equally, correct? Tulya Mitra, so with Mitra and Ari, so with the enemy and the friend, a devotee should be equal to both of them, correct? So that's what Krishna is saying. So if we are taking revenge and all such things, so that means you have a lot of ego. That's the reason. That's the only thing. So Samaga Satraucha Mitrecha. That's what Krishna says. That Samaga Satraucha Mitrecha means one should be equal to both Satru and Mitra. There is enemy and friend. So there is nothing like revenge. A devotee will not be doing all those things. Devotee will not have time to even think about that. That's it. You will be very busy in pleasing Krishna, serving Krishna. See, if we are having ego, ahankara, then false ego. That's what false ego. Then That is a very reason for false ego only they do it. There's a proof that someone has got a false ego. You understand that, Prabhu? I think you got muted. Hare Krishna, Prabhu, the question.
Yes, Guruji. I think what I was trying to say is that even if you go with the question of getting justice, I don't know if we can ask for justice or we should just depend and have faith in Krishna that it will come to them.
It all depends.
Kind of
It all depends our capacity, what we can do. It all depends. Like here, since Arjuna was a Kshatriya, Krishna is asking Arjuna to fight for the justice, correct? Fight for the righteousness. So it all depends. We have to, in all circumstances, we should depend on Krishna. So Krishna is the ultimate, is the supreme authority, correct? We have all kinds of courts, correct? Like lower level, higher level, Supreme Court, all such things. But Krishna, we don't know that there is a court above that. There is Krishna's court, correct? So Krishna is the supreme judge, correct? So that's what we need to understand. So anybody who escapes here, there with Krishna, nobody can escape. He knows. He knows there is a witness and everything. No need to present any witness in front of Krishna. He himself is a witness. So Krishna is saying that like Upadrishta, Anumanta, Bhatta, Bhokta, Mahesa, Upadrishta. He is the overseer. So he is the witness. So he knows. Yes.
And Guruji, just by listening to you and learning, I find that sometimes, recently there was not an incident, but more of like something happened. And then I was thinking, how come I did not get that opportunity? Or, how come I did not, I was comparing myself to somebody else's good luck, good fortune, good whatever, right, happened to them. And I'm in a good place. Don't get me wrong. It's just that then I thought about it and then said, okay, Krishna has another plan for me. I just have to wait for the plan and I have to do my job.
What we need. Probably we are studying Bhagavad Gita. We are getting Bhagavad Gita knowledge. There is nothing else is better than this, Prabhu. So if anyone is getting this, then we can compare. But this Bhagavad Gita, getting this knowledge is what is the best thing one can get it from. If somebody has not got this, they got any other things, that is not the big thing.
That is well said, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Thank you for the wonderful class.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Ravindra Goyal Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. I think Manoranjan Sagar Prabhu also raised hand. Okay.
Hare Krishna,
Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Guruji, just in this context of the question that Prabhuji has raised, actually we have learned that neither the soul is doing anything nor the Lord is doing anything. It is all being done by the Maya. So when we consider ourselves as the doer, then only we are in trouble. If we consider somebody as our enemy, it is because somewhere in the past we considered ourselves as the doer, and we developed some notions, negative notions about that relationship. Similarly, friendship. Actually, all these contacts, all these interactions, they are the reactions of Maya, which I perceive. If the Maya is the real doer, then we are not the doer. Then there is no question of considering anybody as enemy or as friend. Actually, it is all a brief interaction of a particular kind with every individual. So that way we all are pure. And when we see everybody as a pure soul covered with ignorance, then we don't have any enmity towards anybody. Then everybody is a pure soul, but covered with Maya. And because of his ignorance, he is behaving in a particular manner. Then whatever he is doing, whether it is good or bad, it is because of the influence of Maya. So that way we see everybody as a pure soul. So there is no question of having enmity or truly speaking. So this is my understanding after listening so much from you for the last 1 year. I hope I am on the right track.
Yes, Prabhu.
Right, sir. Thank you,
Guruji. That's going to happen. Hare Krishna. Manoranjan Sagar Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Very wonderful session. And really, I am very indebted to you. So great learning regularly. So that each sloka is very vibrant and all the devotees are very sincere, and that in attending the class, and each line is very important. So we should try our best to devote ourselves to the Lord Krishna. He is the seer, he is the drashta, and drashta, drashtabhya, or anything, vyakta, abhyakta, everything. We are just nothing. We are controlled by Lord Krishna. We have to tune with the Lord Krishna, and the Lord Krishna is the regulator. He regulates us everything. So we are nothing. We should not show our vanity or ego. Just namrata. So we just everything is controlled by Lord Krishna. When you feel that we can understand the meaning of life, really only the lines, the slokas you have cited. Today class is different. It's a different just to fresh our mind and relax, and to be connected with Lord Krishna. Different ways, techniques you have employed to make the devotees more and more sincere and spreading the message of Gita. And really, I am very much indebted. By attending the class is not sufficient. We should take place and promise to render our great service, to extend the best services as much we can. And how Prabhupada has rendered world over.
Flyer in the like temple, Jagannath temple, Puri Jagannath, if whenever you get a chance to go. Yes, about our Bhagavad Gita class. Yes.
What I could not hear, Guruji. Some sound is creating.
You can distribute the flyers about our Bhagavad Gita class. So in Puri Jagannath temple, that's what I was telling.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Yes. Hare Krishna, Guruji. We will try our best. What I could not hear again, in Jagannath temple, Gita class is going.
You can distribute the flyers. Yes.
Yeah. That we should render our great service. And in Jagannath temple or anywhere, we should spread. I have seen all over the country, all over the world. So we should spread as much we can. Those who are staying in Bangalore, those who are staying in different places, they should devote ourselves.
Yes, Prabhu.
And she told also, thank you, Guruji. As much you can, we should do our best. Wherever you go outside, we should have a Gita book so that people will see what is that book. When you are in hand, book and Prabhupada's books, the people will automatically draw attention to us. Different type of books, what you won't find anywhere. So this is different strategy you have to employ to make the people. It's not like that. People are in the wrong track. They are always in the material pleasures.
I know, Prabhu. We'll have to finish lot of devotees, Prabhu. We'll again at the end we'll discuss more. Okay, Prabhu.
Yes. Thank you, Guruji. Pranam, Guruji. We'll try our best to devote ourselves, to have a planning, to have extra class for that. How far we have spread you in our areas, wherever you go, what you have done, for that you have a plan, so that we can make students particularly involved. Thank you, Guruji. Pranam, Guruji. Satyatanam Naman.
Pranam, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Munmun Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you so much for this wonderful class. I'm just listening. So what devotees are doing everywhere. So I'm glad that everyone is actively participating. Thank you so much, Guruji, for encouraging us. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Sumati Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, class Guruji. Thank you for always keeping us in Krishna consciousness, and also saying that everything is a function of Krishna.
Yes, function of Krishna.
Very nice analogy you've used to make us understand that we are all dependents, and by His grace, ask Him for His grace always. That's a wonderful thing, Guruji. And very nice class also today about Arjuna. Krishna, how they are interacting with each other.
It's very nice.
Yes, Guruji, very interesting and very nice. So many things to learn in every class. Even though we've heard it before, it always looks like there is a new dimension added every time to the
Yes.
same verse that we listen to. And as suggested by him, if we keep the book also open, it makes it easier to follow. We'll do that, Guru. We are doing that sometimes, but I think I will.
Once that's what already we are planning to distribute, like in Bangalore. So like that, even other places also, like when Manoranjan Prabhu goes there, Jagannath temple, there also we can distribute. Like that, different places we can plan. Yes.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Only
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Today's class, in between, you are making your own slogas, which is very interesting. Today you have made forget Krishna and get disturbed.
Yes.
Remember Krishna and be happy.
Yes.
That is really in simple language, and we can teach normal people. It's very interesting to hear, and the meaning is very simple and easy to follow.
That is correct.
That way, I'll be happy to hear that. In addition to so many things which you told regarding Arjuna, what he said in the war. So that is another very interesting thing. When we say war itself is interesting because of negativeness. So that way also it is very interesting. Today's class is very interesting actually. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Suresh Tabi, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Very nice class, Guruji. Today, especially when you say that we are not the doers. When we are not the doers means there is no ahankara. When there is no ahankara means there is no maya, nothing like. We are almost reached to Krishna. So that truth is very nicely explained, and it is very well said into this verse.
Yes.
Very nice, Guruji. Very nice learning, and then one can remember this. When Arjuna, when he is saying that Arjuna is to like he is not a doer, means when he has killed so many people, when he says that no doer, you are not a doer, they are already killed. So we are very common people. So we should not think that we are the doers. Very loud and clear message, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Guruji, wonderful learning, Guruji. Today we learned so many different aspects of Bhagavad Gita, Prabhuji. Affluent treatment plant, E. coli concentration, and aeration, disinfection, and all those things. And it's so wonderful, Prabhuji. And Krishna on x-axis, all other axes are function of x, and f of x, f of Krishna kind of thing now. So everything is a function of Krishna, because if Krishna himself says, I am Kalosmi, right? So he's time. So if everything is a function of time, so that is wonderful learning, Prabhuji. And and also just now we talked about ahankara. If we are not the doer, then the whole problem is solved, right? So our ahankara is gone, and then we are rightly situated in the constitutional position then, right? So so it's great learning, Prabhuji. So learning every day something or the other thing in Bhagavad Gita related to Bhagavad Gita and Krishna. And thanks for hand-holding each and every day and towards our journey towards Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you very much, so much in depth, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, everybody.
Gayatri Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Wonderful class, very wonderful class. Daily hitting our head with Krishna hammer,
Hare Krishna.
keeping us in the right path. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Yes, Mataji.
So
Krishna.
today's message was that we are all the instrument in the hands of Krishna, as everybody said. That's it. Great message. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Chandrakanta Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Very interesting discussion, Guruji. Today, what you told, X and Y axis you are explaining, then I was a little bit confused during the discussion. I understood, Guruji.
Yes.
Understood, because I'm not a science student. What Guruji is talking of X and Y, I was thinking.
Yes, suddenly mathematics we are talking.
And all other devotees were explaining, and I could understand what it is, Guruji.
We are all fine.
Yesterday, even though I'm a little bit following for the last 1 year, since yesterday it's bothering me, I'm not consciousness. That's what I'm feeling, Guruji. The reason is, as you know, I'm going to the swimming class. First time I'm getting into the water, I was scared. Only 4 or 5 days. No, 4 or 5 days. Yesterday was the 6th day. I was only doing exercise inside with all the fear, but I was telling Krishna, Krishna only, Guruji. Krishna, Krishna only I was doing. Yesterday he introduced something where I have to do something independently. I was scared and I was swallowing water and all. That time I didn't call Krishna only, Guruji. After swimming class, since yesterday I'm feeling sad. I'm not Krishna conscious. I'm only superficially doing everything. That's what I'm feeling, Guruji. When I was doing something very comfortably in the water, some exercises and all, I was telling Krishna, Krishna. But in the last moment, when I simply drowning and drinking water for the first time, I should have called Krishna. That is the test for my.
Krishna will make us to remember him. Don't worry, Mataji. When we are very much nicely serving him,
I didn't remember him. Then later,
he remembers us. He will make us to remember. We don't. That's why Yogi will not.
I didn't remember him. After that, I remembered. When I was settled, I remember. But when during that time, I didn't remember. I felt I am not Krishna conscious. I felt like that, Guruji. So when I'll get that Krishna conscious, because when everything, that moment only I should remember, no, Guruji, I should surrender.
You are always, you think that you are going for swimming for Krishna only. So that way, it is, that's what we need to think. Whatever we do, we have to do it for Krishna. So that way, if you are doing that swimming also for Krishna, so then you are already remembering Krishna. That's what we need to, all the time we need to have that consciousness that whatever we do, we are doing it for Krishna. That is the main thing. We are not doing it for anyone else, for Krishna.
Krishna, I am doing, Guruji. Whatever you are telling, I am remembering. But ultimately, why I am doing all these things during the last moment, I should remember who. That's what Krishna has told. No, Guruji, he told last moment.
Krishna will make us to remember him. When we are remembering now, when we are serving him a lot, so then Krishna will make us to remember him. So no need to worry. And it will take time. It's not going to be, even it will take many lifetimes also. That's what we studied in Bhagavad Gita. Aneka chitta samsiddhaga, there is prayatnat yatamanastu yogi samsiddha kilbishagam. Aneka janma samsiddhaga tato yati parambam. Aneka janma. So we are progressing. No need to worry about this one. Krishna will.
Yesterday I felt when I'm drowning, I should, like that when I'm doing my last breath, I cannot remember like this. Only yesterday, the test I was feeling, Guruji. I was feeling that I'm not a true devotee.
That's why we are remembering now. So Krishna will make us to remember. No need to worry about it. will
That's what, Guruji. I need your blessings, Guruji, so that I'll be always Krishna consciousness. Yesterday swimming class, I am really upset, Guruji. I am not remembered at that moment. As I was only doing all the effort to do the things, Guruji. Then immediately after the thing, I realized, I am not remembered him at all. So what I am doing, I was thinking, Guruji.
Krishna will make us to remember.
Please, Guruji, please help me to remember him always, Guruji. I also do my effort. I'll follow whatever.
Yes, we are all together. We are all serving. We will definitely do, Mother.
Yes, Guruji, I need your blessing. Whatever the state of our situation, I should remember him, Guruji. That is the test. That is the test whether I remember him when we are leaving this body. That is the test. So small test I am taking now. I felt I am not true devotee, Guruji, since yesterday. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. It takes lot of time. I should do lot of practice. Thank you, Guruji.
Hare
Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, everyone. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Satyendra Singh Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pram. Really interesting lecture today. Wonderful lesson from you. In the beginning, very interesting fact you have recollected us while discussing about attachment, detachment. You said that we cannot claim our own body. That is the point everybody knows, but the way you have said, really, this is eye opener, and saying that what is attachment or detachment in this material world, we should get detached from that. And in the progressive interactive lecture today, so many devotees had put again what you used to say, that this is science. Gita is science, and from the interactive input, some devotees also reflecting that that scientific temperament has come in the class when we were discussing about BUD, COD, aeration, and all that. That analogy goes well along with the Gita class. Really, I think devotees are making this class more serious now, like a science class.
Yes, Bhagavad Gita is science.
That science class, interesting, Guruji. But thank you for beautiful interactive lesson today. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Sashikopat Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Thank you so much, Guruji, for today's wonderful class. Also gaining a lot of insights from the discussions that are happening here, and also very nice explanations given by your Guruji. Really indebted to you, Guruji. Thank you so much once again. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Ram Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. You have connected 2 times.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hope you can hear me, Guruji.
Yes, Prabhu, I am able to hear.
Yes, Guruji. I am out, Guruji. I am in a restaurant. Okay, my friend has come from Perth, and finally the restrictions all relaxed here, Guruji. So we are allowed to go and have food outside, Guruji. And I mentioned about you to him. He's my close friend. He's Chinese. I did mention about your classes a couple of months ago. I thought of showing Guruji. If you come on a video. Hello, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna, yes, Prabhu.
So he's with me, Guruji. So
Please convey.
can I introduce him, Guruji?
Yes, Prabhu. Please, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Enable my video, Guruji. Hello, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. So you can enable my video, Guruji.
Oh, you are not able to do yourself, Prabhu?
Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah. So it's
I think
disabled.
it's already you can enable, Prabhu. Everyone video is
Fine, Guruji. I think I tried. It says video has been disabled.
Is it like that? 1 second, Prabhu. Oh, okay. You are right. Video is okay. Yeah, yes. For now we can do. I didn't know. I didn't realize.
Okay, say host cannot allow you to start.
Yeah, now we can do it.
I can try again.
Yes. Now it's.
Yeah, Guruji. Yeah. He's my guru. He's my friend Ken, Guruji. Chin Ken.
Hare Krishna. How are you? I'm very happy to talk with you.
Guruji. He's in Texas. Yeah, it should be very late for you.
11 p.m.
Yeah, it's 11 p.m. right now. Yeah, 11 p.m.
Ken is
Yeah,
my
very nice
spiritual
meeting you.
guru.
Very nice talking
Guruji.
with you. Yes. How are you doing? How are you? Maybe you are not able to hear.
Guruji, it's a bit noisy. I'm stepping out, Guruji.
Okay.
Yeah, better, Guruji. Yeah, it's good, Guruji. So I've been meeting friends after a very long time, Guruji, because we were kind of a prison. Anyway, we are in a real prison, which you explained to us. So slowly we are getting out of, Guruji. Then we are also finally allowed to take out our mosque, Guruji. And outside, only in restaurants you need indoor, you need a mosque. Otherwise, we are free, Guruji. And we feel we are released. And next step is to go to Goloka, Guruji. We are on the way. And thank you very much, Guruji. I appreciate that. The another good thing, Guruji, Krishna is time. Yesterday I went for that 82nd anniversary. And that the convener of the program, he just called me while I was chanting. Then I told him, then I've sent the link. You can see, Guruji, how Lord Krishna, because yesterday I mentioned about you, but I couldn't speak well in detail. So today I've sent the link to him, saying we have English and Tamil. They have around close to 200, 250 people in that group, Guruji, in the society they call. So that's a good launching pad for us, Guruji. I will prepare the pamphlets and give it to them. Whosoever possible, let them join. I'm going to call him also, Guruji, in next 30 minutes time. He has an appointment, and so I'm good that he works in Tokyo Marine Insurance Company. So Lord Krishna is the supreme Lord who insures every one of us, and he is also kind of a sub-agent, Guruji. So Lord Krishna again introduced a fantastic person to us.
They have a big office here in Houston.
Yes, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. All your lessons are great, Guruji, which is enabling me, propelling me, and Krishna is time. And I'm not sure why Chandrakanta Mahajaji wept. I couldn't follow. And the simple advice is she should stop thinking, Guruji. That's what I'm doing. That's a very easy process. Don't think. If Krishna says jump, jump. That's it. So we don't even have to worry. No analysis. No need to do deep analysis and all, Guruji. It's very simple, very effective. What a baby does in a cradle. So same way, Guruji, we are all babies in the hands of Krishna. Smile, think. That's it, Guruji. Nothing. Don't worry about anything. Even if they don't cook, no harm, Guruji. They have to eat a dry fruits, drink some water and go to sleep. That's it, Guruji. Nothing worry. No need to cook. No need to do any work, Guruji. Whatever comes, eat a fruit, drink some water and sleep, Guruji. That's it, Guruji. Nothing to worry, Guruji. I will send a separate message to Chandrakanta Madaji as well, Guruji. All is well, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Please convey my best wishes to your friend.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you very much, Guruji. Hare Krishna to you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Sunil Srivas Prabhu. Sunil Srivas Prabhu. Hare Krishna. I spoke with all the devotees. Let us listen. Tejasvi Mataji, are you able to, Prabhu? Tejasvi, are you able to unmute? Hare Krishna. Okay, we will now listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtan. Hare Krishna. Tomorrow we will not have our Bhagavad Gita class, and again we will meet on Tuesday morning India time. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.